Another thing that she did a really great job was is like everyone knew their role.
Mm,
So like there's obviously different positions have, specific things they have to do, but you have an individual that is, better around the crease, or she's better up top and she's a good feeder. Like you had your role. So like understanding that was super, super critical. And you might be the practice player, you might be the one that's really helping us prepare for the game, and that's your role at that time. But there's like pride in each one. So
yeah.
you might not be on the field, but you're really helping us reach our goal. So everyone had a specific job on the field or off the field. And it really did like make the difference, because we had everyone really on board, whether or not they were making an impact on the field or off, but they like just hung in there and they did everything they could to just like build us all up. So I credit a lot of my teammates that I might not have been able to play with, but like all the time, but like on the sideline, they like helped pump us up so that we can actually perform or whatever it is. And having the common goal of just being like us together and doing everything we can to compete and succeed, it just creates that like camaraderie and togetherness that really not many teams have. Like when I talk to Alex about like different feelings of on the field and practicing and playing, and she's like, I was always fearful that I wasn't going to get on the field, even though she had she performed, she got million goals or whatever, assists, whatever it is. She was like getting ground balls galore, all this stuff. And then she's like, if I didn't perform in practice the next day or the day after, like I wasn't playing. And I was like, I never felt that pressure from my coaches ever. And she's like my coaches are like, this isn't high school. Like the best players that are, putting in the work, are going to get in the field. But like, in order for us to succeed, like you're going to go on the field. Like there was no pressure from me that I felt like I had to be like 100% on my game every single day. I just did it. So like,
because there was no pressure.
Yeah. Cause there's no pressure. If I had that fear, like now playing with the national team, like there is that pressure every single week and that I need to perform. And it gets in my head sometimes. And I have to go back to like, now that we're having this conversation, I'm like, I have to just go back to being like, let me just outwork the person next to me right now. And let me just do those little things, and everything I know, and just everything will fall into place. But if I like start overthinking it, like you're saying, the mental side of like, especially baseball, like if I was playing baseball and I was in my head that much, like there's no way I would do well. But like you said, like any little play on the field in lacrosse, like I kind of just forget, like if I missed a ground ball or if I threw the ball out of bounds, like I'm like, all right, I'll get the next one. I'm going to like cancel myself out. Like I'll do a good thing, do a bad thing, whatever it is. But that really helped me. And the other side of it too, like I always was like playing for the person next to me. So like I was more worried about them than myself. And that actually in turn helped me actually play a lot better. So having, teammates like that, in the midst of a game is very helpful.
I think so much of your success as an athlete really is determined by the leadership of your program, whether that's your coaches or your captains or just the people that you're around, just to keep the energy high and the positivity there. Like Meg said, our experiences playing in college were completely different. But at the end of the day, I think it's really great that we had these different experiences, because we could speak to so many different things to these kids and really share our experiences to hopefully guide them in the right way. But, Meg's leadership is the reason why they win national championships. And it's not that they're expected to, but they're, pretty much at this point, Maryland's expected to win national championships because of the leadership. So they might not get the best recruits every single year. I mean, I know they could pick anyone in the world to go to Maryland, but let's just say they have an off recruiting year. Still, because of the leadership and everyone bought into that leadership from her coaching staff, I mean, it's a no-brainer. Like they're going to compete at a high intensity.